let's talk about this coach called Enzo Maresca. You know, when he came into Chelsea, everybody like doubted his ability, doubted him like he's a championship manager. He's not at that level of coaching a big club like Chelsea. Like he, everybody doubted his ability. That's just the general fact. But right now, this man has proven that he's like a quality and a top manager. Like he has shown to everyone that he's a tactically gifted manager. That's one thing I have noticed about Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca. He's a coach that when he's facing, I said this before in my previous video, that any coach that he plays different tactics in each game. His tactics is based on the opponent he's facing. Just fear that kind of coach. And that's the kind of coach that Enzo Maresca is. He plays you according to your own tactics. He no just get your own specific tactics wey e be say when you dey face Chelsea, you know say na dis thing you wan expect from Chelsea. No, he is the one that is going to study your own pattern of play, because hardly before managers switch their tactics in a game, but Enzo Maresca is one which does that. And that's why if you look, the players he is signing are players that can play in multiple positions, because he dey switch tactics anytime, any day, and he doesn't want to like get short of players like because this guy is not available, I can't do this, you no fit do this one, I no fit play this pattern for these people. So any player that, any manager that switches tactics or plays according to the opponent he's facing, just hear am, because hardly before you find his own weakness. Yes, hardly. But him now, as Enzo Maresca, is one which studies your own pattern of play, because e dey hard for other managers to switch their own tactics. And he studies your own pattern of play, then finds the weakness in your own pattern of play, and then decides to bring out his own tactics, the best way to come at you. That was what he did against PSG in the recent Club World Cup final. And you know, PSG has always been a like a pressing team, like an attacking team. They press you very much, and Maresca knew this, and he knew that it's not going to change. That was why he like just looked for that weakness in that team. That was the only thing. That was where he defeated PSG in that match. Just spotting that weakness, that was where he damaged PSG. Like I was watching his interview after that game. He said that they won the game after the first 10 minutes. Can you imagine? He never scored that time. Or they haven't even scored a goal. The first goal of for Chelsea came in the 20 something minutes in that match, and he said they won the game after the first 10 minutes, which means he came with like the plan is already there. He knew what he wanted to do, and he started it immediately they kicked the ball. So showing, having seen all these things, all these qualities, all these like tactics from Enzo Maresca, all these things he has shown, like people doubted him, downgraded him, said he can't do anything. Like so in this previous season now, he qualified Chelsea for the Champions League for the first time in about 3 or 4 years now. He won the Conference League. They said it's a minor trophy. He then went ahead to win the Club World Cup. There's two trophies in his first season at Chelsea. So having achieved all of this and having showcased all of this to football fans, as a football fan now, as a Chelsea fan, when you want to rank the best managers in the world right now, I'm not saying in history, I said right now, the best managers in the world right now, where are you going to place Enzo Maresca? Where? As a Chelsea fan, as a football fan that you are, no sentiment, don't be biased. Just in reality, When you are ranking the top managers in the world right now, where do you put Enzo Maresca? For me, I will like I put Pep Guardiola at number one, Luis Enrique number two, that Barcelona coach number three. I've forgotten his name. Then um Xabi Alonso number four. Then I put Maresca in number five. So it's going to come for me top five. So where do you rank him as a football fan, as a Chelsea fan? No sentiment, no bias, no biased mind, just what you feel. Where do you put Enzo Maresca when you are ranking the best managers in the world right now? In quote, right now. I didn't say in history. Top performing managers right now in the world. Where do you put Enzo Maresca?